Hi, I'm Erin. Today I had planned on getting a compost pile started. Unfortunately, the wind chill is 30 degrees below zero right now, and obviously Mother Nature doesn't want me to do that. So instead, we are inside where it's warm to talk about the outside where it's very cold on Our Wyoming Life. Mike is outside right now taking care of the animals because he draws the short stick every single day. But he'll be with us in just a minute after he gets everybody fed and watered, and hopefully he's not a frozen popsicle. So my plan today was to start a compost pile and show that even though it's really cold, that you can get a compost pile ready to go so that when spring comes, if that ever happens for us, then the compost process can start. But with wind chills of 30 degrees below zero and school delayed for 2 hours this morning, our whole plans changed. How you doing?
I'm cold, but I got coffee on my way. Okay. You got coffee too,
yeah,
so I don't feel so special. So yeah, wind chill this morning was at minus 34 when I went outside. Temperature was minus 20. It is slowly rising, but the funny thing is the wind chill isn't. The wind chill is going down because as the temperature comes up, the wind is coming up, and then driving that wind chill even lower. And I think, I don't know if you talked about it or not, but the kids had a delayed start.
I just briefly mentioned it, but yeah, so 5:30 this morning, both of our phones ring and we get a call from the
Mine rang first.
Yeah, yours always goes first, so mine's like a minute later. The superintendent calls. It's a recorded message that we're on a 2-hour delay start.
Yeah.
So, which is funny, the wind chill was not any warmer when the kids went to school than it was like when we woke up.
I think that they can't get the buses started. I think that's the problem.
And honestly, I felt better like sending our kids like when it's light out and like there wasn't really snow on the roads, but I did see like snow plows go by and just it wasn't, I wouldn't say it wasn't as cold, but it was still just as cold. So the kids get to hang out this morning though, which they like that. Enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yes, because I don't want to get on the bus right away.
Should every day be like this?
Yes.
Are you ready to go outside in the cold?
No.
So one of the questions I get every single day when I come back in the door is, what's your question you ask me?
How are the cows?
Cows are fine.
You get mad at me if I don't ask you.
We should worry about the cows.
Well, I do worry about the cows. I do. I really worry about the pigs. I worry about the cows, but they're also built for this kind of weather. Pigs don't have, they have a little bit of hair, but it's not the same.
Yeah, they don't have much hair. They have about as much hair as I do.
They're squishier. I feel like.
They sunburn, they freeze. They're actually just fine. Cows, got them fed, gave them an extra bale so that, and they'll probably end up feeding them again this afternoon.
And you fed twice yesterday.
Right. They end up, just that little bit extra food keeps them warm.
Yeah.
Bambi came and saw me like she always does. Pigs are fine. I got them some extra straw and some bedding material in there because the ground of the pig pen is frozen solid.
Yeah. Cold.
And got them fed, so they're happy. Went over and hung out with the horses a little bit. Bria ate a little bit of my breakfast. You gave me a breakfast bar before I went out.
She ate the breakfast bar?
She ate part of it.
Should horses have sugar? I guess they like sugar.
Yeah, they like anything. And on my way back from taking care of those guys, I did see that the kids got on the bus okay. So it is warm. Like I said, it is warming up a little bit outside. I think last time I checked, we were at minus 12 or something like that.
Woohoo! It's a heat wave.
The wind chill doesn't change. Wind chill stays exactly the same. And honestly, and if you ever heard of Lewis Black, he's a comedian. He did a whole bit about wind chill one time, and I totally agree with him. If the wind chill is minus 27 degrees, it's minus 27 degrees. It's just the wind chill. I get the reason behind it, and I get how it affects the weather and stuff like that. But if the wind chill is minus 27, it's minus 27 degrees. Really, honestly, if you're outside, unless you're huddled in behind a windbreak or something, which does make a difference.
Which for the animals it makes a difference.
I did look up a few wind chill facts this morning.
Okay.
And a wind chill of minus 20 degrees or below is you're subjected to frostbite within 1 minute of being outside.
But you don't cover up your face.
No, my face is not frozen off. Maybe it's just extremities. Might be fingertips and stuff like that.
What about your nose?
Okay, I still have a nose. So you're pretty much, your day is shot.
Yeah.
your day's shot. I did have some fun today. I did go out and get to do something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. I've never had a chance to do it, but it's one of those do not try this at home type of things because you can really get hurt doing it.
And then you did it at home.
I didn't. I did it in the yard. I wasn't at home. So it's the deal where you take the boiling water and you throw it in the air,
Yeah.
sub-zero temperatures, and basically the gist of it is that it turns to snow
Instantaneously
before it hits the ground.
Yep.
Again, do not try this at home, but it works. It's science.
It has to be certain temperatures, right? Below freezing.
Below freezing, obviously, and the water has to be above boiling, which then makes that very dangerous. And there's a lot of people that have landed in the hospital already this year.
I saw
by doing that.
a Facebook video of somebody that like threw it back on themselves instead of like up and, obviously out or like
Right.
to the side.
Or know which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
that's
That
a good
makes a big difference. But yeah, just be on the safe side. I did it for you. It works. I've always wanted to know if it works. Do it myself. It works. Now you don't have to. I went over and checked the tunnels. The only thing that I have out here that starts right now is the tractor. Everything else has been outside and nothing has started.
Why'd you leave the gator out last
Because
night?
I'm an idiot. That's why. So I left the gator outside. But the tractor started. So I drove the tractor over, took a look at the high tunnels. Everything looks fine in there. In fact, even though it was, I think at the time when I was over there, it was like minus 17 degrees or something like that. It was 32 degrees inside the high tunnel.
Right.
The sun is doing its job. The sun is shining. It is
Yeah.
actually pretty nice outside besides the freezing temperatures. And you wouldn't know it. That's what tricks you. Is you look out the window and you're like, oh, the sun's shining and their snow is glistening and it looks so pretty. And then you walk outside and freeze the tip of your nose off.
Yeah.
I peeked underneath your
Row cover?
row covers, and the everything's still green. Nothing was frozen, so you made it through another day
We'll see.
with
Yeah.
the high tunnels.
Everyone always asks me what I do in these circumstances when we get these below zeros, and it's really just put row cover on. I should have double layered my row cover, but I got sick this weekend, and so Sunday like temperatures kind of started dropping, not this severe and stuff, but I really should have went over and double covered stuff, but I was sick and I was like, nope, it's not happening. Monday, in fact, I put the kids to school and Lincoln and I just hung out and got feeling better and stuff. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. Everyone's like, how's your high tunnel and stuff? It's like, we'll find out after we get to the other side of this cold front and stuff. There's really not much I can do. With no heat in there, it's either going to live or it's not going to live. So it's just row cover and ride out the cold.
So I interrupted you. What's your compost plan now?
I'm still going to compost. I need compost for the big garden, and both high tunnels will need some compost. The winter garden high tunnel won't need compost till fall, but the new high tunnel, I want to get a little bit more compost in there before we plant tomatoes. So we need to get some compost going. And so here in the forecast honestly doesn't look ideal for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, great.
Better than this 30 below stuff, but yeah, so when we get a nice sunny day and we can get I want fresh manure. And you tried to get some fresh manure because the barn never really freezes.
But it did.
It did today. So.
And also really quick, I guess, and talk about this. If you have never been to a live stream, this is actually where we do our live streams.
Yeah.
This is our live stream studio. We just finished building it not too long ago. So if you ever get a chance to catch up with us on a live stream, you can do that every other Thursday, which will be next Thursday. Our next live stream is on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
That'll
We
be
got
a nice
our
date.
friendly Wyoming Life jackalope and a new peacock.
Yep. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and you
For all your cold weather updates.
Yeah, Erin's going to be posting stuff like crazy. I've still got to go do some stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap things up here, and
Go take care of the animals.
yeah, do I have anything else that I need to say?
Let's hope nobody calves. It's
Yeah,
like really early, but
it's early, but it can happen. So
Yeah.
that's one thing that we are keeping an eye on too. So that's about it. Until next time, which will be Sunday. We have a new Sunday video coming out.
what's it about?
I have no idea. We'll find out. But until then, have a great week. And
Thanks.
This is actually your
This
video,
is
and I
my
took
video.
it over. I took over your video.
You took over my
I should have
outro.
stayed out of here. I'm sorry. You can go ahead and wrap it up.
Thanks for joining us as we explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary on Our Wyoming Life.